Spring has sprung, y'all, and what's better than spending time with the people that we love, the way we smell when we're with them. And a good gentleman's fragrance for spring is normally fresh, woody, floral, or a combination of the three. And today I have 6 fragrances that I love, the best of spring out of my collection of hundreds. What is up, my fragrant people? Welcome back in the house, and in case you missed the marquee up front, my name is Kerry, and this is the place where I love to talk about things that make us smell so good. And we need to get started because I got 6 fragrances to show to you guys, and I don't want to waste any more time. I am super excited to bring this list to you guys. Taking me forever to put them together, but I finally got it right. Now this first spring fragrance up, guys, is a must-have. This one is a synthetic blueberry mixed with some woods and thyme. This is Bleecker Street from the house of Bond Number 9. Blueberry, oak moss, thyme, jasmine, vanilla, touch of cedar, and amber. This guy smells very green while still being blue. If you haven't tried this one out, you need to try it. I would not blind buy it because a lot of people don't like it on their own skin, even though it does get compliments. I would say wear something that you like that gets compliments, and this is one that does it for me. It mixes very well with spring weather down here in Texas, and I just love it. I love the way I smell when I have this on. Perfect for spring. You guys have got to try out. From Bond Number 9, it's Bleecker Street. Now next up, guys, is my Red Apple Delight. My goodness. From the house of Valentino, it's Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy. Just in case you don't know, whenever you combine a fruit like red apple with cardamom, it cozies it up a little bit. And this one starts to dry down, all right? You start to get a touch of green aromatic in there. As it dries all the way down, it cleans up and gets earthy with a nice vetiver, and it finishes off with a tobacco. The tobacco leaf in this one makes it a little dark. It darkens it up. This fragrance lasts all day. This thing is absolute beast mode, guys. 1 spray, 2 sprays, and you're good. 8+ hours on something like this. Such a great fragrance, guys. And I did a full review on this one, and if you haven't seen it, I'll try to link it up here. Go back and watch that one. This fragrance was recommended to me by women, and I see why once I wore it. Everyone that I've put up on this, they love it. If you just pick one for spring that's cost effective, will last you all day, women love it, you're gonna love it. Try out an apple fragrance with the tobacco in the base. So good, dark with a pinch of sweetness. Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy from Valentino. Now this next one, guys, made me realize that I really like sandalwood in my spring fragrances, if they can put it in there and make it fresh. This one, Original Santal from the House of Creed. This, guys, is an aromatic sandalwood, opening up with a ginger, a nice crisp ginger that almost gives you like a cinnamony kind of vibe, kind of spicy. But when it dries down, it gets woody and mossy. Little ambery there. You almost get a hint of vanilla. I spray it 1 time, the base of my throat, on my chest. That means that a 100 ml bottle is gonna last me for life, unless somebody comes and starts spraying it. This thing just smells so good. Very well done fragrance. Shout out to my guy Goldie Smell Good. He keeps talking about Mont Blanc Individual, which I've never had, but I've always had Original Santal. When I first bought Original Santal, I didn't realize that Creed took this DNA from Mont Blanc and put it into a $400 fragrance. So I got this. I never have had Mont Blanc Individual. I've never even smelled it. And if I did, I probably thought it was Creed. But shout out to my boy, man. He told me, bring that bottle back out, and I need to, because I need to use a lot more of this. This spring, I want to put this in heavy rotation. Probably for the first year, it's going to be in heavier rotation tea. I promise you, I'm going to be wearing this probably 2-3 times a week. I'm going to try to put a dent in this thing before summertime. Now, next up, guys, if I had to pick a favorite out of this whole entire list, it would be this one. For spring, this fragrance gives me so many compliments. Every time I wear it, it is uber fresh. White floral citrus fragrance, guys. So good. This one, Aqua Universalis Forte from the house of Francis Kirkjohn. This is lemon and bergamot, white flowers, jasmine, and musk. When I think of a spring fragrance, all right, especially for men that are tired of wearing the same just super citrus bombs, the ambroxan bombs, you want something that's going to be different. It's going to set you off from other guys. So good. Get you used to more floral fragrances. Unisex, leaning a tad feminine. That's why I like this one. A very, very well blended fragrance, guys. Got to get your nose on this one. Aqua Universalis Forte, one of my favorite spring fragrances of all time. This next one, fellas, this one has about 4 gears to it. You spray it on, you get one thing. Wait 30 minutes, something else. Another hour is something else. As it becomes a skin scent, it is a fine body lotion from the house of Xerjoff. It's Wooten Overdose. This compliment monster, guys, opens up with bergamot and lemon. After a few minutes, the tobacco blossom starts to come out with ginger. So it makes it a little spicy, kind of stays in your face. As it dries down, the tobacco blossom stays there, but now it's more of a tobacco-y musk. And then for me, after that's gone, after a few hours, this thing becomes a beautiful, beautiful amber skin scent. Wooten Overdose, suggested by a woman and was told, you wear this, they're gonna come a running. She never lied. So you guys know we talked about red apple before. Now how about we go to green apple? One of the finest green apples that you're gonna find, especially one that's tailored for high heat, high humidity. From the house of Parfums de Marly, it's Greenlee. This is green apple carried by bergamot and orange, mandarin orange. So it's green and fruity when you first spray it on. As it begins to dry down, you're gonna get some violet. It stays green as it gets more woody. And in the bottom, as this last bee smoke, 8 hours, you're gonna get a dry down that is woody, slightly fresh, and extremely, extremely aromatic. Greenlee is a fine, fine fragrance, and I would expect nothing less from Parfums de Marly. Just like Universalis Forte, this freshie lasts all day, but it is woody. But it is far woodier than a lot of other fresh fragrances. It is not extremely unique. I have smelled other fragrances that smell like Greenlee, but Greenlee is so good, guys. I've never had anything on like Greenlee that lasts this long, gets compliments like this one, and smells so good all at the same time. If this were a ranking, Greenlee would be number 3. So there it is, guys. That is 6 fragrances out of my collection that are my absolute favorites for spring right now in 2024. But I want to know, what are you guys wearing? What are your favorite spring fragrances? What are getting you compliments? Or what do you just like to smell on yourself? Hey man, thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, keep smelling good.